Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called Best Vocation Talent Skills for those born on the 28th of January. Before I begin, here's my email. Just send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are the magic of the soul. Who do you think is changing all those lines and signs coming and going? It's the soul doing it. And that's what I read for you, together with your date of birth and time of birth. I'll show you many things in this 90-minute session, which will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. We'll talk about all areas of your life, your health included. We'll talk more about this later in the program. So you're born on the 28th of January. You're born on a mighty, creative, wonderful day where your talents can make you famous and they can put you in the limelight. You can do the business of events, creating events for people to promote their businesses, or be in the event business yourself to promote yourself. You would want to be an entertainer of some kind or another because you will have the skills to promote all your talents. You will be very unusual in the sense that you will be very different in your thinking and your planning, very futuristic because you have the planets of information technology very, very active. And these planets make you very much looking into the future long before others can even think of ideas. So basically, you become very inventive to invent things of all kinds, new applications, everything based on IT and the internet. And that's where you should be. You could be a professional of any kind, a lawyer, a doctor, a dentist, an architect, anything, because you will like to study. You would like to be in the gifted, to go to universities and gain knowledge throughout your life. And yes, you can be very lucky in the business of land. So, in the business of land, a real estate agency, or buying or selling land for people, or being in the business of building material, anything to contribute to construction of buildings. Or you could go into agriculture. You'll be very lucky in that as well, because whatever connected to the land makes you lucky. So you may go into farming, and even that, you will take it to the level of modern day modernization of farming. As I see people doing it in warehouses, floor by floor by floor, where they can control the light, they can control the temperature, they can control the amount of water or lack of it that the planet needs. So you see, all this you can do because you are born very, very different. And more than that, you're born with the gift of saying and doing things. So you could be a politician anytime if you wanted, because you have the gift of swaying people with your words, writing skills, speaking skills, and of course, skills where your mind brings up wonderful ideas as well. And what about creativity? You have a wonderful Venus. So, where land is concerned, it could be creating beautiful parks and getting land to be looking beautiful, and the business of flowers as well. Because anything from the land, even medicinal, you could learn about herbs, you could learn about the roots and the plants and how medicine is made from there, which has become a huge industry. And you are in line for that. You have to improve your ego. Your ego gets into the way a lot, making you a person who can't work with people easily. And you want to be a one man show. You can't do that if you plan big. So learn all about management. Learn how about tolerance and teamwork works well with people. That's how you grow an industry. Your character and personality can be seen sometimes as very arrogant. So you have to cut that out by showing a friendly face and smile and by showing an attitude which wants to work with people, not have them just work for you, but to work with them shoulder to shoulder. And that's when they will value you. You have some secrecy traits which are not good. Tendency to behave secretly. That could be towards finances, they could be towards personal affairs. These are not good planets. So don't do anything that demands secrecy. Have things played out openly would be better. In the area of job, business, talent, skills, you are somebody who can take the lead. But the trouble is, when you take the lead, you get opposition very, very easily because your competitiveness is too severe. So why don't you take the soft approach, which means use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, and a body language which is soft. That will let people accept you and support you as well, because that's what you want, support. In our job and business area, we have cycles. Cycles are periods of time. There are good cycles and there are bad cycles. I'll give you a sample of some good cycles which may affect your job, business, finances. So, your good cycles, the ages of 22, 31, 40, 49, 58, 67, 76, 85, or 94 years old, even. These are very eventful, positive ages. As you come nearer and nearer to these ages, you will see things opening up and opportunities opening up. As you get into these ages, rewards will be waiting for you. Just as you have lucky cycles, you'll also have bad cycles. That's common with everybody. And one example of your bad cycle, be careful at the age of 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, or 91 years old. These are going to be very eventful ages. That means something very important wants to happen, to start something or to get something bigger, to get an excitement in your life, to be able to win support. But the trouble is, these ages make you very arrogant. And because of the arrogance, you can lose up. So when you get into these negative ages, look for support by being part of a team would be better for you. Don't try to stick out. Don't try to stick out just by yourself. It won't work. Regarding temperament, your temperament is suspect because very quickly you blow up and very quickly you change direction. So this is a temperament problem. You have to put on a nice friendly attitude that will help your temperament a great deal. Weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses, not just you. You tend to dominate unnecessarily. You show a very quick temper. You show that arrogance. And you also have the secrecy about you. So try to get that as minimized as possible. And that's going to help you. Overall, you have the chance of doing very well in your life, except of these partnership problems. Partnership, the word works in many ways. It can be a personal partnership of romance, marriage. It can be business and job partnerships. And partnerships don't work well with you. So learn how to deal with management, different lines of management who will work among themselves. I think that's the best way for you ever. Overall, you want to be a winner and you want that massive appeal from the public. And why shouldn't you get it? But you'll have to learn how to get energies. And that's what my 90-minute session is all about. To work on your date of birth, your time of birth, and your palms. Palms are very important. Nobody ever can have your palms because they belong to the soul and nobody can have your soul. That's how it works. And so I will show you in this 90-minute session how to get a hit in every kind of job, business, finances areas, and how to deal age by age, calendar year by calendar year. It will be a 90-minute session to talk to you about your next 9 years. It will cost you just USD $50. And as I said, it will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. We will go very deep into your health areas because without health, there cannot be success in job, there cannot be success in business. Health has to be there. Without physical health, your mental side will weaken. And how could you ever be successful? So we'll talk about that. So there'll be a lot to talk to you about in this 90-minute session. And your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on with these energies. When they accumulate, then you get really very lucky. You have planets that wish to make money very much quickly and unexpectedly, which means in ways of the stock market, the forex, and even lotteries. And you have planets here that will be able to do that for you. But you will also have to look at your palms to find the mystic cross and to find signs that people can strike some things like that. Money out of the blue, very fast. We'll find at what age you can do it. And all that will be included in the 90-minute session. So there's so much to talk to you about. Well, you have to You have to be popular, otherwise, you'll never be happy. And colors play a very big part because every color belongs to different planets. When you wear the wrong color according to your horoscope, then you get into trouble because you attract the bad energy from the wrong planets. So, all that will be spoken to you about as well. Best of all, I'll show you how to activate the energies of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We all get it automatically in our 50s, 60s, and 70s of ages, much, much too late. I will show you how to accelerate the energy. There is a way. So, from the time you see me for a session, it won't take very long, 35, 40 days, and you will see some energies will keep coming in slowly. It's a system which I will teach you how to activate these three powerful energies, not to let them do it too late: the soul, the third eye, and the aura. And once that activated, then you can stand out in a very unique, wonderful, successful way. When you see people doing things so extraordinarily fantastic in the world, they have connected to this powerful. And to win lotteries or to win the stock market or to win anything that we have no control over, we have to get to do this with the energies of the soul and the third eye and the aura. So all that will be included to teach you as well. Well, it was a pleasure to talk to you, to somebody who wants to lead the world and to have recognition as well. And that's something I will show you how to come bring it under control. Unless you know how to control it, it overwhelms you. And you will have the tag of being very arrogant and just not approachable as well. We'll sort all that out in this 90-minute session. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business for this 90-minute session. You won't regret it because it only costs you USD $50 to learn all these things once and for all. I'll teach you. And how to play lotteries, that's a system of its own, which I will teach you as well, step by step by step. Well, I wish you a good life in the meantime. Thank you. Goodbye.